If you don't have the courage to walk away from a relationship that does not serve you, you are not a man. Let me explain. Men must be able to make difficult decisions. And what that breaks down to is that if you're in a relationship with a woman that just is not in alignment with your identity, your boundaries, your standards, doesn't appreciate the leadership that you provide, doesn't appreciate who you are and what you stand for, that is not a healthy relationship. And the culprit for not being able to just walk away smoothly from a relationship that doesn't serve you is that men are afraid of hurting the woman's feelings. Now, you must understand the difference between empathy and just being a pushover. Empathy is being considerate of the other person's feelings, hearing what they have to say, and if it has justification, has alignment with the way that you like to move as a man, then you hearing your girlfriend talk about why she's not doing a certain thing and why she's been acting a certain way will give you an idea. It will give you clarification as to, okay, so this is why it makes sense. Now, being a pushover would be someone like you hear what your girlfriend's doing and it still does not justify her actions and behaviors. It's not in accordance with how you like to move as a man. But rather than breaking it off and wanting to move on to something more healthy, you still want to try to make it work. In my previous relationship, I would do that a lot. So I'm currently in a very healthy relationship with my girlfriend. But in my previous relationships, what I used to do is anytime I got disrespected by my exes, I would be like, well, I gotta make it work because I need to get married. I gotta make it work because this is like the love of my life. I gotta make it work because like this is like my true love and she's the most beautiful girl that I've ever been with. So I'm not actually looking at the woman for who she is. I'm looking at it from an external thing. There's this destination, there's a goal I must reach. That is not healthy. That's being a pushover. And by understanding the difference between these two, you will actually know exactly when is the right time to walk away and when is the wrong time to walk away. And what premature literally means is that you just didn't hear your girlfriend's side of the story because there's our story as being the boyfriend and then there's their story being the girlfriend. If you just disregard, neglect that them being able to want to speak and like present what's going on, then you're gonna regret it. What's gonna happen is you're gonna break up with the girl, and then you'll be like, wait a minute, I could have at least like heard what she had to say. Now, there's differences though. If let's just say this girl is does something extremely disrespectful, like your girlfriend is extremely rude, extremely belligerent, and she's not being very feminine, like you've been fed up with like this kind of action behavior, you try to help her with it, you try to like work with her on it, and she's not trying to change, that's not a woman that deserves like another chance. Or and women will actually tend to respect you a lot more if you have the ability to say, look, I'm in this relationship with you, I'm invested in it with you, but I'm also 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If I see consistent disrespect, if I don't see that there's a woman that is in front of me who's trying to change for the better, and not for me as a man, but for herself because she wants to become a wife of mine, right? If she doesn't want to see herself change for the better in what I see in a direction of what a healthy relationship looks like, then this relationship is not for you. You tell a woman that, she's gonna think to herself, wow, this is a man who stands up for himself. He's somebody who has a lot of self-respect, and I'm not gonna do anything that will want to tarnish that. So moving forward, the more respect that you have for yourself, the more respect you'll have for you. And that's what a healthy relationship looks like. No toxic behaviors, no games, no funny business, just both man and woman understanding their place and understanding the responsibility that comes with being a boyfriend and a girlfriend. If this video was helpful, let me know in the comments below on what you guys think. I would love to give you guys a response on this, and let's be always in a place of authenticity, gentlemen. We don't deserve anything less than that.